Starting seated on your mat, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to let the knees fall out as we drop the lower back, the middle back into the floor. Now you can use towels under the knees, depending how your flexibility is, to have some cushioning for the joints. Now the hand position is going to be your choice. You can keep the palms down. You can take the palms up, depending on how you're feeling today. You're going to relax the hip muscles, the thigh muscles, the face, the neck, and the shoulders. Start to bring awareness into your breath. Inhaling through the belly and exhaling through your mouth, releasing and relaxing. So we will hold your stretches today for a couple of minutes, giving your body that chance to relax and let go. You guys work so hard during the week with all the activities. This is a nice time to unwind and focus on your breathing. You can close your eyes. Make sure the glutes are relaxed. We tend to tighten it up as we butterfly the legs out. So relax all of the muscles in the hips, surrendering your body into the pose. We're going to take 4 more breaths here. Each exhale, I want you to release the tension from those muscles little by little. Two more breaths. And we're going to bring the knees together now, soles of the feet on the mat. You're going to slide the heels towards your butt. You're going to bring your palms down into the ground. Push your lower back in. As you take a deep inhale, draw the belly button into the spine, expanding the rib cage. You're going to exhale all of the air out through the lips. Making sure the lower back, the middle back, and the top back are resting on the mat. Draw a deep inhale, belly into the spine, expand the rib cage. Big exhale. Release the tension. We're going to pick up the right and the left foot, bringing the knees over the hips, 90 degrees. Make sure the lower back stays down on the floor. And we're going to do an active twist, nice and gentle for the spine. Draw an inhale, and as you exhale, drop the knees into the left. Inhale to pick up the legs, return to center. Exhale, gently rolling into the right side. So you're gonna start to feel a nice release and massage on your lower back and hip area. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, gently drop the hips and knees to the left side. You may start with a small range of motion and work your way into a bigger movement. Every time you drop the knees, you're going to exhale. Every time you bring them up, you're going to inhale. Roll into your right and left cheek, massaging the tops of the glutes and lower back region. Let's try this a couple more times. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop those legs to the right side. Inhale, center. Drop your legs to the left side. And you'll notice there will be one more side that's more flexible than the other. That's okay. Start to scan your body. We're going to inhale now into center. Exhale, dropping both knees into the right side. We're going to take that top leg and bicycle the foot around into a circular motion. So you're going to take your heel and press it as if you're stepping on a box. Bend the knees and move that leg around as if you're pedaling on a bike. You're going to draw the heels towards the glutes. You're going to extend that leg, reaching and stretching. Now I want you to super slow down the movement, like you're in slow motion, feeling that deep stretch in the hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. We're going to take that leg, extend the knees, reach and stretch. Exhaling, bringing the heels towards the glutes, bicycling 5 more times. Inhale to reach, get nice and long. Exhale, bring that heel towards your glutes. Very good, let's try 3 more. Make sure you drop that right ear into the floor as you look into the right side. One more time, nice and slow, extend the leg, bend the knees, and rest that top knee over your bottom leg. We're going to take that left arm now and add some movement and mobility. So just think of your arm as the arm on the clock and the floor as the back panel. You're going to bring that left arm up towards the ears, in front, down towards the hips, away from the midline towards the back, rotating at the shoulder and opening up the chest. So you're exercising the mobility of your joints, stretching out the chest and your upper back. Now you can stop if you feel that you have an area that's a little bit sore and tender. You can take your time as you continue to circle the arm of the clock around. We're going to go in one direction about 10 times and in the other direction 10 times. So slow down the movement. Inhale to reach the hands away from you. Exhale to bring those arms towards the front. The knees are stacked. You are taking that twist in the spine, opening up the obliques and the outside of your hips. If you wish to do so, you take that bottom hand into your top knee to add a little bit more tension into the stretch. Now that's going to be up to you and how you're feeling. Maybe you want a little more out of the stretch, you add the tension. We're going to stop and reverse direction. Sweep the arms down towards the front, up towards the crown of the head as you draw that deep inhale into the nose. Exhaling, bringing the hands behind and sweeping towards the front, up, back, and down. Remember, we have 10 circles here. You are taking your time, really stretching, reaching the fingertips away from your body as much as you can. Getting nice and long. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hand behind. Paying attention to the areas that are tender. Maybe holding your stretch for a few breaths. And then continuing on. Couple more circles. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reach back, away, stretch out the chest. And stop. Bring your palms facing down on the floor. Inhale the knees into the middle. We're going to gently exhale, rolling onto the left side. We're going to be here for a while, so stack your knees, rest that bottom leg onto the floor. We're going to take the top leg now, reach forward, bicycle the feet around. Inhaling to reach, working nice and slow, and exhaling to scoop your heel towards your glutes. Drive your feet. Heels down, extend the leg. We're going to do this 10 times on this side, working nice and slow. Now you can point the toes as you curl the legs. You can flex the foot as you extend the knees. Nice circular motion to stretch the hips, the glutes, and everything in the posterior chain. Building mobility in your hip joint. Couple more. Drive through the heel. Inhale to circle. Exhale. Bring it down. We're going to stack the knees, working the same movement on the other side. You're going to take your hands and sweep it up towards the crown, forward towards the center, down towards the hips, back away from the midline. Imagining that the right arm now is the minute arm on a clock, and we are taking that arm around 10 times in one direction, 10 times in the other. Rest the left ear on the floor and work with your breath. Slow down the movement. Inhale to reach. Exhale to sweep the arm around. Scanning the body for any tightness. If you find that you're tight or you have soreness in an area, stop there and work by breathing nice and gently into the muscle. Let's stop on the next one and reverse directions. Remember, you inhale to reach. We're going to go back now, away from the front, sweeping the arms up towards the crown of the head and away from the body. Now you can turn your palms down as you reach your hands behind you and reach the fingertips towards the front and the crown of the head as you bring the hands forward. So nice circles in the shoulder joint, helping you build mobility in the shoulder. Inhale to reach. Exhale, sweep the arms. Let's try 3 more. And more. Excellent. We're going to bring the palms down into the floor, inhaling the knees into the center, where you're holding this position now for 30 seconds. We're going to push the lower back into the floor. The knees should be over your hips and the shins parallel to the floor. 90 degrees in those joints, hips and knees. Close your eyes. Push your lower back down to the floor, drawing the belly into the spine. And we're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. Engaging the abdominal wall, strengthening that pelvic floor. And on the next inhale, I want you to drop your right leg, interlace your fingers into your left shin. Hold that leg in, bringing the thighs towards the belly. Push your lower back down into the floor. You may point and flex your toes a few times. We can circle it towards the outside a few times. Adding mobility into the ankles. Nice and slow. Remember, we're stretching, we're doing an active recovery, releasing the muscles from all that tension. Go ahead, reverse your circle. A few times, going in, pointing the toes. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, draw your knees towards the chest a little bit closer. We're going to draw a deep inhale. Release the left leg. Interlace the fingers into your right shin. Draw the thigh into the belly. Pushing your right glute into the floor. So you're going to feel your lower back, getting a nice tissue release. We're going to point and flex the right foot. Nice and slow. You want to be able to feel those muscles stretching and contracting. You can roll your foot outwards a few times, moving the ankle joint around the socket. We can roll the foot in the opposite direction, moving inwards. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, draw that right thigh into the belly a little bit deeper. So we're opening up those hips. And now we're going to add movements, working mobility. Inhale, release, draw the left knee into the chest. Exhale, release, draw the right leg into the chest. Inhale, the left knee in. Exhale, the right knee in. Keep your lower back on the floor. belly in the spine. Inhale to bring the left knee in. Exhale to bring the right knee in. Keep your breath steady. Keep the legs moving. Inhale in, exhale right. 30 more seconds. Find a nice breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Draw that thigh into the belly, getting deeper and deeper. Each time you draw the knees in. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through your mouth. On the next inhale, bring both knees into the chest, belly to the thighs, and draw your forehead in towards the knees, curling like a ball. Very good. We're going to extend the legs up this time, stretching the hamstrings and the calves. I want you to flex your foot, bring your palms towards the floor, draw the abdominal wall and the rib cage in towards the center. So the rib cage is going down, the belly is wrapping inwards. From this point, point and flex. You can rest your hands behind your thighs. The foot is going to point. You're going to flex. Again, nice and slow. Working with the breath, working with your muscle. When you're ready, we're going to take the right leg, cross it over the left, making that 4, opening up the outer hips, interlace the fingers underneath your left thigh, and draw the thighs towards the chest. We're going to stay here for 1 minute, so I want you to focus on your breath, taking deep inhales through the nose, and exhales through your mouth. This is a great time to close your eyes. If you have music, enjoying the sounds, letting go, and just being present with this breath, allowing the body to open up. Outer hips, lower back, IT band. On the next inhale, we're going to release the hands. Extend the right leg and the left leg. Rest your fingertips behind your quads. Moving on towards the left side. Bring your left leg over the right. Interlace your fingers and open up that hip. Again, we're here for 1 minute, so just work with your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your mouth, closing your eyes, enjoying the breath, being present in your stretch. Once again, inhale, hug both knees into the chest, roll the forehead in, rounding the spine, chin into the chest, forehead into the knees. We're going to gently roll forward and back, so massaging the spine, I want you to inhale, roll, lower back, middle back, top back, maintaining the chin into the chest to protect your neck. You're going to come back, inhale, you're going to roll forward, exhale. We're going to do this 5, 4, 3. On the next one, we're going to stay up, toes on the floor, hugging the knees. We're going to bring the right and the left leg up into tabletop. You can rest your fingertips at the floor. You can reach the arms forward, holding this both position for 30 seconds to strengthen the core. I want you to draw your shoulder blades down the back, opening up your heart, focusing on sitting tall, crown of the head to the ceiling. If you wish to extend the leg to engage the thighs a little bit more, I want you to squeeze the inner thighs together, pointing the toes, maintaining big toe and heels together. We're going to release the stretch, heels to the floor, opening the legs nice and wide to get into the inner groin. Maybe you need to bring your glutes open, so spread it out. We're going to take a nice deep breath, start circling the head around, releasing tension from your neck. So just rest your hands over your shins, or you can rest the hands behind your back. We're going to take the head around, releasing tension from the neck, rolling it a few times to the right. Shoulders are down, away from your earlobe. Stop at the center. Let's roll towards the left. Reverse directions. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shoulder, chest. Again, you want to work with this movement nice and slow, as if you're in slow motion. You're releasing tension from your neck. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. And release. Now we're going to take a side bend. Legs are nice and wide. You're going to take that deep inhale. Sweep that left arm up. Reach your right peace fingers into the toes. You're going to hook your hands, your fingertips into your toes as you reach that left arm all the way up and over towards the right. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the lower back and the lateral portion of your torso. As you exhale, you get deeper into the stretch. Inhale to reach, and exhale to get deeper into the stretch. We're going to inhale to center, bring your hands behind your back, sit tall, opening up your heart. And exhale, hook your peace fingers into your left toes, reaching that right arm up and over towards the left side. Holding the stretch for a few breaths. Let's come back to center, this time crossing the legs. Bringing the hands to rest over your knees or your elbows. We're going to start adding a circular motion. So you're rotating the trunk around. So sitting tall, you're going to let your hips sink into the ground as you inhale and exhale the body around. Is that a puppy, Sally? Ah, so cute. He's loving that. You can't get that in any other yoga studio. Look at this. Yoga and puppies. Very therapeutic. We're going to stay in the center. Draw deep inhale. Expand the heart. Exhale. Start to rotate your body in the opposite direction. Nice and slow. Gently moving around. Inhale. Exhale. So you want to feel that right and that left glute on the floor. As you add that pressure, you're releasing tension from the muscle, giving yourself a nice massage. Circle for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to sit tall this time. Stick your chest out, crown of the head to the ceiling. You have that straight line pulling you up. We're going to exhale, round the spine, draw the chin into the chest. We're going to do this a few times. Inhaling, sitting tall. Exhaling, rounding the spine. So we're adding movement and decompressing the spine. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, round. And we'll do this one more time. Inhale, chest out. Exhale, round. And let's move into all fours. So you're going to rest your shoulders over your hands, your hips over your knees. We're going to come into this position, pointing and flexing the toes first. So inhale, you're going to point the toes, tops of the foot into the floor. Exhale, you're going to flex your toes. You're going to press your palms down, maintaining the spine nice and long, getting rid of any arches you may have on your lower back, drawing the belly in so your core is constantly engaged. Now think about screwing your hands into the floor so that way your elbows will externally rotate. So you're externally rotating inside the arm. So you're rotating your shoulder blades in and the elbows out. So the inside of the arm should be facing the front. You're going to come back into that tabletop, flexing the toes, spreading the fingers into the floor. And now start to add. Inhale, look up, arch the back, point the toes. Exhale, flex the toes, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up, arch your back. Exhale, round the spine, chin into the chest. Again, this is good for mobility. This is good to move that blood around the muscle. Releasing tension, improving your circulation, and also decompressing the spine, especially if you're doing squats with a barbell in your back, putting a lot of tension. This will help release the tension from the back. Let's try 2 more. Exhale, flex, chin to the chest. Inhale, point. Open the heart. From this position, we're returning into neutral. We're going to do an exercise to strengthen your core. You're going to reach your right hand to the front. You're going to pick up your left leg, pointing the toes, engaging the glutes, and holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. We're going to do it again on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Pick up your right leg and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to make this a little bit faster, adding the breath. Inhale to reach. Exhale down, switch sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale down and switch sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale down, switching sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale down, switch. Inhale, exhale. This is 5. Inhale, exhale, drop down. Inhale, exhale, 4. Think about your posture. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and reach. We got 3 left. Inhale, keep the core nice and tight. Inhale, reach, squeeze. Each time getting longer. 2 more. Thumbs up. Point the toes. And 1 more on the right and left side. Great. From here, we're going to go ahead and drop the right shoulder into the floor. Yesterday, I demonstrated this exercise, but I'll do it again today from the front view. You're going to extend your right arm. Come into the shoulder blade, resting your ear on the floor. From this position, you're going to reach the left arm out. From here, you walk your left hand inside. Back into all fours, where we go on to do the other side. You're going to roll into your left shoulder, drop the left ear into the floor, reach that right arm out, walk your right hand in, press back up. We're going to do it again. Right shoulder on the floor, right ear on the floor. Now you have an option of leaving your left hand right here at your side without reaching it overhead. That's just going to depend on how you feel. So take a few moments to scan your body and see how you feel when you perform these exercises. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press up. We're alternating between the right and the left side. Inhale, press your left hand, come up into the right. Taking the left shoulder into the floor. Turn your palms up, ears into the floor. And press yourself back into all fours, where we're going to circle the hips 5 times in one direction, 5 times in the other. So release that tension. Push your hips right, push your hips left. Once you've done 5 circles, go ahead, stop in the middle and reverse. Again, this is nice and slow. You want to be able to feel the stretch in the outer hips. So take your time. We're going to do 2 more. And 1 more time. Pushing ourselves into downward facing dog. So from all fours, you're going to open your fingertips on the ground, flex your toes, and pick up your legs. Heels are going to come close to the floor. Draw the belly into the spine. Get that spine nice and long. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You want to count to 4 heartbeats as you draw the inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. The next inhale, we're going to pick up that right leg. Exhale it forward towards the front in between your hands, coming into a lunge. Drop the left knee into the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Get the pelvis into a posterior tilt. Exhale, let's twist towards the right side. Left elbow comes outside your right knee. We bring that right hand stacked into prayer position on the right side with your elbows up towards the ceiling. You're going to sink into your hips. And as you exhale, pick up that left knee off the floor, finding your balance and your stability. Hold the stretch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the hands down in between the foot. Take that right foot back into down dog. And hold for 5 deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your mouth. This time trying to bring the heels a little closer to the floor. Three more breaths. Remember to make the breath long, expanding the rib cage. On the next inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward in between your right and left hand, coming into a lunge. We're going to drop the right knee into the floor, inhaling the arms up, posterior pelvic tilt, sink into your hips. Exhale, right elbow outside the left knee, bring your hands into prayer, elbows up to the ceiling, bring the right knee off the floor. Holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to drop the knees down. Hands come to frame that foot. Coming into a plank and holding this together. Toes and heels touch. We're going to keep the shoulders over the hands, the hips with the shoulder blades. And you're holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, open the knees and rest them on the floor as you press your hips back, resting the forehead on the floor, coming into child's pose. Just relax your breath. Allow your body to sink nice and heavy. Taking this opportunity to release the hips. Maybe perform any other stretches that you feel like you have left out before we close down the session. I want you to focus on your breath. Relaxing the face, the shoulders, the back, the hips, the thighs, the hands, the feet. Relax. When you're ready, press yourself back into all fours. We're gonna sit, crossing the legs out. Closing the eyes, resting the elbows over the knees. You can find your mudra and focus on the breath. We're gonna take this opportunity to let go. Envisioning a white light coming from the sky into the crown of the head. This light is healing. This light is love. And here we release anything that is no longer of service to us. All of that weight and heaviness, we let go. Take this opportunity to think about those 3 things that you're grateful for today. Give yourself a loving hug. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste.